When you cook your flank steak, it tastes dry, miserable, and like trash. Let me show you how to grill it properly. All right, back for the third installment of how to grill. Today, we're gonna work with a glorious piece of flank steak. All right, step one for how to do this. We wanna let the meat sit at room temperature and get as close to that as possible. Because what happens is if you take it out of the refrigerator and it's still cold in the center, it's not gonna cook even, and that's the exact opposite of what you want. And with a flank, we're gonna do this very quickly because it's gonna cook through and not give us a good medium to medium rare temperature if we don't cook it right. So let's start with the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season it with roasted herb and garlic McCormick on both sides. So let's do that. And now flip. We're ready for the grill. I need to get a new damn grill brush. All right, I've already cleaned the grill. I have it preheated to 550, and now we're gonna drop this flank steak for 4 minutes. All right, time to flip the meat. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that action. Now we're gonna also rotate this and flip it. Final flip here, and we're gonna just rotate. Aha, perfect. All right, time to come off the grill. Oh my God. I think that's gonna be fucking bang on. All right, the final piece of this puzzle before we slice it is when you take the meat off the grill or the steak, whatever you're cooking, you wanna let it rest for at least 3 minutes. Now, most people say, oh, your food's gonna get cold, but no, all those juices are marinating inside and not leaking out. If I was to pull it off the grill, cut it, you would release all that juice and the steak would not be as tender and as nearly as flavorful in my opinion. So again, let it rest for 3 to 4 minutes. We've done that here, and then all we're gonna do is cut it on the bias. And I'm gonna show you this money shot here. Oh, look at that. Flawless. All right, so if you notice I have half of this cut all on the bias. So all we're gonna do is just slice it at a diagonal angle into the meat. And again, the biggest problem with most flank steak is people just say it's not tender, it's tough, it's not juicy. But as you guys can tell, this thing is like easily, I could probably cut it with a butter knife if I wanted to. Okay, steak is done. I'm not gonna have any steak right now because it's not a day for me to eat steak. So guess what? Drop it in the Tupperware dish. This makes it super easy to be able to just pick out what I want when I can have steak. And then show you the final trick here after I get all the meat loaded. Will the camera zoom in? You see all this goodness on the cutting board? You don't want to lose that because that's where a lot of your flavor is. So I'm going to take the cutting board up and then right over that meat. Don't want to lose any of that juice. Flank steak grilled to absolute perfection. The time I did, I had it set on 550 for the grill temp. I did 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Let it sit for 3 minutes to rest, and then we cut it, and that thing is spot on perfect. If you don't enjoy eating that both reheated and in the moment, something is wrong. You're just not a steak person. So stop eating terrible steak that you make on the stovetop, in the oven, all that stuff. Or if you just burn it up on the grill, this is the way you grill steak. This is the way it's enjoyable, and you will not miss this meal one single time. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and follow along for more grilling tips in the future.